of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Monday morning, Loudon Redskins. Welcome on to the set, Mr. Brakebill.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Welcome back from break and welcome to December. We are here to bring you the LHS News Magazine morning show for today, Monday, December 1st, 2025. FCA, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, will be meeting this Wednesday, December 3rd, in the auditorium during lunch from 11:45 to 12:25. The special guest speaker this week will be former Tennessee Vols football player and 8-year NFL punter Craig Colquitt. Do you know Craig Colquitt? Have you ever met him?
I don't know him personally, but I do remember.
You know of him?
Yes, yeah.
I do too. I think his father was probably the punter when I was a kid.
Yeah,
So,
I think his brother was a punter. And
yeah, getting old. Students, you can now request the spring schedule change by completing a form outside the guidance office. I've spoken to several of you about this already. Make sure you check the master schedule to see if the class you want is available when you want it. Also, if you're in a year-long class, Algebra 1, you cannot change teachers, okay? You're just where you are for the rest of this year. Schedule change request forms will be available until December 12th. Schedules will not be changed in January, so now's the time to take action if you need to change your schedule, okay? Attention all students. The boys soccer team will be hosting a Clash Royale tournament on December 16th. During third and fourth period, this is the last full day of classes before finals. That's the Tuesday before finals. The tournament entry fee is $3, and players will be guaranteed at least 3 matches to compete for the King's Crown Trophy and a Visa gift card prize of $25. Spectators can get in for $1. We've asked the question already of how you would spectate in that. I guess you can ask Coach Hughes if you have any questions on that. All of those interested need to sign up for the tournament by following the link at the end of the announcements or on the posters posted around the school. Sign-ups for the tournament close on Monday, December 15th. Spectator tickets will go on sale one day before the tournament, and I'm assuming to be a spectator you'll have to pre-buy those tickets. You won't walk to the door the day of. We'll have to know who's going. So about EOCs, Mr. Brakebill, they start tomorrow.
That's right. And, of course, testing begins tomorrow with English 1 and English 2. The schedule will be normal as in terms of 1, 2, 5, 6. However, first block will go a little bit longer. It is so important to make sure that you update computers and that you update TestNav. Make sure TestNav is working. If you go into TestNav, up in the top right corner, there's a little icon. Hit the drop-down button, and there's an app check. Run the app check, and you should get 2 check marks. If not, then that means you probably have too many things downloaded, not enough space, and so we need to clean that up, do a disk cleanup, and there's things that we can do to help. Bring it to me or to Ms. Harris, but please make sure to be updating. Go ahead and turn off your computer all the way, shut it down completely, and then restart it. That can help as well, but just continuously updating it, and then be ready to test. We've got U.S. history at the end of the week, Thursday and Friday. Those should be normal schedules. Next week will be a little bit different as we go into the second and third part of English 1 and 2, as well as Algebra 2 and Geometry. So check those schedules. It'll be a little bit different on those days. We've moved around some blocks to help with testing, but come in and do your best. That's the important part. You know, Cooper Carr, I asked him what he wanted for Christmas. He said just perfect scores on the EOC. So that's what we want. We want everybody to be focused, to come in ready to go, to do their very best. That's all we can ask you. But end of course testing is here, and so we're ready to get going.
So teachers need to pack their patience, be patient tomorrow, be patient through the process. Thank you so much for what you've done, and students, it's this is your whatever you want to call it, Super Bowl, bowl game, finals, championship, whatever you want to call it. This is it. starts tomorrow with English. Anything else on EOCs?
That's it. Again, just make sure update, because we got to get those tests in. So if we're sitting around waiting for everybody to get their computers going, that just means the longer we take, the longer we last, and the longer it goes. And we have to get them in. So if we had to stop and pause it and then start it the next day, we'd have to do that. So just make sure you are checking that test nav, updating those computers, so that way when we come in, we can go ahead and get started right away and get testing.
All right. With that said, it's time to be honest with each other. We've talked about it for several weeks now. The end of the semester is not just near. The end of the semester is essentially here. After today, there's 11 days of regular classes. Mixed in there will be EOC tests throughout. Then 2 days of finals that final week. I'm telling you, if you plan on waiting until next week to scramble and cry to your teachers about how you want to make everything up at the last minute, and you're making a mistake. Okay, you're making a mistake. It might be too late to do it now, but it doesn't hurt to ask. All right. Failure in any subject with the current grading scale is so hard to do if you're trying. Okay. If you're in that failure boat, it's time to get out of it and finish the classes that you're in so you don't have to retake them. There's no excuses for missing work. It's time we grow up and take responsibility for our effort and attitude in finishing up this semester. Something to think about as it comes to a very sudden and abrupt end here in a few days. With that said, have a magnificent Monday. We hope you'll join us.